Okay, so good morning, or should I say good evening to the other side of the world. It's me, the Lock Robster, the MNLove of LA, bringing you a new vlog. As you can see in the title, it is my thoughts and reactions to the FB Live of MNL48 Tin. Yeah, and it seems appropriate. I was trying to think though of what vlog I'm supposed to do today, and several ideas. And this one seems appropriate as this coming December 11, Tin's gonna celebrate her 18th birthday. So, advance happy birthday, MNL48 Tin. Yes, and she's also one of my Oshis. And I thought it would be nice to actually finally do my review, in a way, of her FB Live that she shot back in April, more specifically April 18 of this year. Yeah, I think that was during the Holy Week, as a lot of FB Lives did when they were on Holy Week vacation. Yeah, and I believe April 18th fell on Holy Thursday. Or it's called Monday Thursday. Yeah. Well, anyway, um, uh, yeah. So yeah, I thought it'd be appropriate, and in my way, this is gonna be kind of like my advanced birthday gift to Tin, since I finally got to do my review of her FB Live. Yeah, I know I have several others like Roe's, Shina's, another one from Bell, JD, Andy, yeah, all those. Yeah, so I'll get to them right now, but I was trying to find motivation on what I could vlog today. As a matter of fact, I thought of something uh, earlier, and I actually practiced it. But then I realized that also this December is going to be the first anniversary of my first MNL48 video. Yeah, so I thought I should do it during that anniversary, that upcoming anniversary. Yeah, so I think it's maybe it's a week from now. But anyway, I'll make that video on that very appropriate day. Yeah, to celebrate my first MNL48 video. Okay, so let's get on to MNL48 48 Tins FB Live. Okay, so actually caught this by surprise, her FB Live, because I was coming home from the hospital. Yeah, and I just turned on my phone and oh, she's currently having an FB Live. So I watched it, and I think that was like I think like around 5 a.m. or close to 6 a.m. when I actually caught her FB Live. And yeah, so she's there. Turns out she's home, yeah, on vacation for Holy Week in Iloilo. Yeah, and they were going to do, from what she goes through, what she's talking through the FB Live, talking about, yeah, talking that she had to do an FB Live to let the MNLoves know now what she's doing that day, that night, actually, evening, and she's with her family and her godmother. She's at her godmother's house, and they're going to do watch a movie marathon. Yeah, so she never mentioned which movies though, but she mentioned in that FB Live that she wanted to watch a horror movie. Yeah, it seems kind of makes it inappropriate, especially during the Holy Week. But then again, I think one time uh, I did watch a horror movie during Holy Week. Yeah, but not in the Philippines. I think I was already here. And here in the States, Holy Week is not that, uh, strictly celebrated. Yeah. It's just like for Americans, that's just a very ordinary, nothing special about it. But they celebrate, Easter and Holy Friday. I guess it's more like who are devout Catholics. Yeah. Who devote to it more. And I mean, my church, my Christian church, we go to church and listen to the Good Friday, how do you call this, study, in a way, in honor of the death of Jesus Christ. Yeah, and then we do the Easter picnic a couple of days later. Yeah, and my role there, Easter picnic, is to make sure I hide the eggs for the kids and set up games. Okay, so I'm getting off topic now with Tin's FB Live. So going back to it, got some notes here. Okay, so she's doing FB Live, as to like I guess kill time until her mom and her dad comes come over so they can start the movie marathon at her godmother's house, which was actually her house is actually just like across the street from her godmother's house. So she's at her godmother's house. Her parents are on the across the street, and from what she mentioned, I feel like that they were eating and they're just waiting for them to come over so they could watch their movie marathon. Yeah. So during her FB Live, also we got to see her little brother. Yeah, I think she was quite little at the time, so it was April this year. I think he's his little, her little brother has gotten a bit taller since her mom. I'm also Facebook friends with her mom. She posts pictures of her children, and I believe Tin's little brother has maybe grown a few inches. Yeah, during this time of the year. I could be wrong. And also, in the FB Live, Tin also introduces her what she calls her special little lady. Yeah, and yeah, I think her name was Michaela. Yeah, little girl right there that you see in her FB Live. Okay, yeah, I think it's either her Ninang's grandson or maybe child. I'm not really sure. Yeah, but anyway. Oh, speaking of which, uh, Tin's FB Live is still available on her Facebook page, on her MNL48 official Facebook page, and to and it's also on YouTube. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna play the video later to show you some highlights. And the YouTuber who uploaded this is content playlisted. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, it's currently playing right now, so I don't have to skip to where I want to show you some highlights to it. Yeah, so the YouTuber's content playlisted. Just type that in the search, and it'll lead you to his YouTube channel. And Tin's FB Live is he downloaded it, so it's up there. Yeah, so you can either watch it on there on the YouTube or on Tim's FB page. Okay, so yeah, so as I mentioned, she's home in Iloilo, and she mentioned there in the FB Live that they moved to a new home. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the new home that was across the street from her godmother's. But yeah, and most of the time on her FB Live, she reads comments from the MNLoves. Yeah, and she speaks a lot of her Ilonggo, yeah, dialect to some of the MNLoves, and yeah, like she invites them to the handshake, the upcoming handshake event at the time, as well as to vote during the second general election. Yeah, that was coming as well. Okay, and speaking of comments, I actually, yeah, when I caught her FB Live, yeah, I, yeah, I commented as well, and in hopes that she would read it. And she got to read a couple of my comments, yeah, twice. She got to mention my name twice on her FB Live. Yeah, so with that, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna show you the video at the point where she actually uh, uh, mentions my name, all right, and reads my comment. Okay, so here we go. So, all right, it's pretty close to where uh, it is. So I'm gonna let it play out. Okay. Let's see volume. Put the volume here. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to unbrighten this. So one moment. I have to dim this because I don't like when I put it up, it's gonna be too bright for you to see. Okay, so I'm on. Okay, off the brightness. All right. Okay, so here we go. So the part of MNL48 Tins FB Live. Okay, it's pretty close. All right, here it goes.
Na po, ina-coach na lang po ako.
Well, let's move that back. Let's give some content to it. Okay, here we go.
So, that's it, MNLoves. Sinihintay namin yung fam ko kasi ang tagal nila. Pero yung ninang at ninong ko, andun na sa labas. Nag-movie na sila. Nag-first movie na. Hinintay namin yung fam.
Oh, they did the marathon first movie.
Wait lang po. Manati na, I miss you. I miss you too, baby. Di pa sure. Oh, Kuya Jomer, Kuya Daniel. Ate Cecil, I miss you too, Ate Cecil. I miss you too, Ate. How are you na? Nasaan ka na? Team for Senbatsu again. Yes, fighting.
Yeah.
Pa-fight natin for Senbatsu.
And we know
gagawin
at
ko
the
po lahat para makapasok ulit tayo sa
after the
Senbatsu.
election, she was part of Undergirls. Yeah.
Kaya ni Christine, pwede ka mag-Ilonggo? Yeah, pwede ko mag-Ilonggo. Gusto mo mag-Ilonggo ko din, subok? Kami siya kasi festival. Tapos ko din sa English, sana makapunta ako doon. Beautiful even without makeup. Thank you so much, guys.
Right. Yeah, speaking of which, Tin, I think most of her FB Live, she's concerned about her looks. She's not wearing makeup, and she's not wearing her bangs. And as that, one of the MNLove mentioned that, she's still a beauty, despite not having makeup, and I agree. And that's her little brother.
Palalaro po siya ng basketball kasama po yung mga... Asa, di na si mama? Oh, gabi ka. Ang balogo, natising yun na yung... Isyo man na. Ay, taga-iluman ko at itin pa shoutout naman. Papa, kailangan mo pa ng shoutout? Hello everyone. Hi, Tin.
So for some reason,
Hello,
her dad in the other house across the street is watching her FB Live.
Tinakita kita sa Rob May, Iloilo nung nakarang araw. Gusto ko sana magpa-picture ka sa nahihiya ako. Asa na po yung approach na lang po ako? Taga si Manang. Yes, baby. Ann Cassandra Berizo. Shirley Ann. Mama, dali Adira. Taga Sitihay ng Coloso. Hala! Wait lang. Siguro pag nakita kita, makikilala kita. Pero pag nasa Facebook kasi at mga name, di ko kasi masyadong remember. I'm so sorry. Ninang! Ninang, wait lang kasi ang tagal ni Mama. Nang Jean Pauline Panergobero. Hello, baby girl. Tupad balay man ta. Yeah, tupad balay ba tayo? Hello, Adrabi Mendoza.
Oh, that's me.
And guys, pagdating ko ng mama
I think I just said
ko,
hi there.
Mag-movie-marathon na kami. And I shall end my life kasi madalian lang to. Kaya nang napakakulit kong bunso.
I just hi Tin.
Mama, bilisan nyo na.
Okay.
Halika!
Okay.
Bilis! Nakalan tayo!
And there's her
Nag-live na tayo.
special little lady.
Halika, bilis. Saka. Yeah. Magpakilala ka. Mag-ano ka na. Hi, I'm... Hi, Anika Ella. I'm... Nauhaw siya. Mainom daw siya. Ano yung tubig? Nagkaon siya daan. Pati ng ilong.
Didn't it mention that your nose is itchy? Someone's talking about you. Okay.
Nalit si Kuya Gabi. Hello, gusto ta ka makita kay taga-Iloiloman ko. Yeah, Kuya Kevin, soon.
Okay.
Ate Pam, thank you po.
Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. So she'll read my second comment. Yeah. I'm gonna skip ahead here. Right, that went over. Oh, wait, 20. Okay. It's around the 20-minute mark. Trying to move it slowly. Why is it going back? All right, let's start from here. Okay.
Bare face.
All right.
Oh, thank you guys. Nababaha lang ako kanina kasi sabi ko, wala akong makeup. Baka ang pangit ko.
Nope,
Baka
see,
ang
told you.
pangit tignan.
Mhm. Yeah, natural beauty. Ibig sabihin nun.
Binoto ka ng rival at Angela kasi, thank you po. Ay, lakas lang sa akin pala, sorry. At Marian Shimono, hi! Good evening sa'yo. At Kevin Pinasa, basta Ilonggo Guapa. Agree, agree, agree. Miss you to Mami RJ. Yeah, Raven, sana makita din kita ulit sa City High. Ay, ulit. Sana makita din kita. Hello from California. Just came home from the hospital and was surprised to see you are live. Oh, Kuya Robbie. At Robbie Mendoza, bakit po kayo nagpa-hospital po?
Mm.
At Kuya Daniel, ibalik si Tin sa kami 7. Yeah, I'm giving my best po and fighting. And God's will, sana po ay maibalik po ulit ako sa St. Patsu and kami 7.
Okay. All right.
Sumayaw, diba? Sample kay Baby Boots.
Okay, so let's end it there. She's already read my comment. Okay. Unfortunately, she didn't read my comment since she asked the question on why was I at the hospital. Yeah. So I think I mentioned that before in the beginning of the vlog that I came home from the hospital and then I caught her FB Live. Yeah. So this is the story. So I was at the hospital, not because I was sick, but I was accompanying my mom. I actually slept in the hospital, but my mom was confined there due to pancreatitis. Yeah. So I slept there. Actually, I had this like chair that folds out into a bed, and I think I didn't fold it out correctly because my feet were dangling at the edge. It turns out I have to pull apart at the end so it would raise up so your feet could rest on it. But yeah, so I believe my mom sent me home. Yeah, because I was there like I was there all night, and I think I woke up early in the morning, and she saw me and she said she sent me home so I could get more rest or eat breakfast at that point. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So that was the reason why I was at the hospital. Yeah, for my mom. And yeah. So I believe this was like what do you call this? I think the second time she was confined, if I remember. Yeah, I think there was a first one. I think that happened in January, and this is the second time. And I think they had to do an operation on her to remove the kidney stones, actually. And I believe she stayed there for a week to heal up, and they had to transfer her to a care facility. Yeah, and she's okay, but because of her age, and I think a lot of change from that surgery. Yeah, she's she had to walk with a cane now because of that. Most of the time, especially because of her balance. So yeah. So yeah, so that's the story of why I was at the hospital. And thank you, Tin, for reading those two. And honestly, that was the first time, those two times that she mentioned my name na napansin ako ni Tin. Yeah, in the Oshi. I think I've been trying to actually do it on her FB page, commenting. Yeah, but she didn't really reply or react, especially during that time. Yeah, when members were still allowed to reply to the fans directly. Yeah. And speaking of which, I think recently, uh, uh, like I got replied back actually to a member, and she's actually the third member who I guess say you could say broke the rule. Yeah, she's the third member to do that, and I was surprised, but I was happy at the same time because she actually directly replied to a comment of mine. So maybe I'll do the yeah my one of a new part of the series of MNL reacts to me. Yeah, and just gathering up some more. Yeah, so it's not as I know it could turn out a long video. Maybe I should do it. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, or one of these days. Maybe not tomorrow because I have to get to work early come Monday. Yeah, yeah, tomorrow. So yeah, so today's Sunday. Tomorrow I need to really get very early to get to work on Monday. Yeah, which is tomorrow. Yeah. So also, so yeah, so there you go. That's a bunch I can show you of Tin's FB Live, and I think I didn't play it, but MNLove actually made a joke, uh, kind of a joke. Yeah. So the joke went like this, or like a question that will turn out to be a joke. Okay, so I think it's an appropriate one to end my review of Tin's FB Live. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, before I get to that, let me tell you overall. Yeah, I know it was kind of like a very, how to call this, interactive FB Live. I mean, all FB Lives are interactive since you need to actually read comments, to make it livelier. Yeah, from the MN and answer the questions. I know they can't get to all the comments because it goes like a rapid pace like that. But Tin really like actively tried to read a lot and answer a lot of questions. Read a lot of comments and answer a lot of questions from the MNLoves, and I was happy that she got to mention my name and read one of mine. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. And in the end, she ended the FB Live, and because she noticed that her mom and dad finally arrived, so they could do the movie marathon. Okay. I think one of my questions there, one of my comments, I asked, what horror movie were they going to watch? Well, she never got to answer that. Yeah. But yeah, just find it strange that watching a horror movie during the time of Holy Week. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's get on to that I'm in love joke that he that Tin actually read on the FBI Live. Okay. So the question goes this. Okay. So uh, which MNL member is a member of the X-Men? Okay. So the answer is Tin Colossus. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure how funny that came out to you. It's kind of funny to me, and it was funny to Tin when she read that. So yeah, right. Let's end the review with a little humor. Okay, so that ends my review of the uh, Tin's FB Live. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and I promise to get through more reviews of the remaining FB Lives that are still up there from the MNL48 members. Yeah. So, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Lock Robster. Have any suggestions you'd like me to vlog about or video react to, please leave in the comments. And I guess I have to do is say farewell in this way. God bless, show less. Okay, bye.